Someone recreated a whole Carl Cox set using AI and posted it on YouTube.
Really?
And it's not just some cheesy imitation. We're talking about AI composing the music, generating the visuals, and even mixing it all together.
That's wild.
So today, we're taking a deep dive into how they pulled it off and what it means for the future of music.
It's pretty wild to see this level of AI, being used in a creative context. We've got klingai, Suno.ai, virtualdj, and even Canva, all coming together to create something that really blurs the lines. Between human and machine-made music.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Carl Cox is a legend. For anyone who might not know, we're talking about a DJ who's been at the forefront of house and techno for over 3 decades.
Yeah, he's been a major force. From those early days as a mobile DJ to becoming a champion of house music during the British rave scene. His Space Ibiza residency is legendary, and he's earned the nickname, the People's DJ, for a reason.
And this isn't just some guy, Pressing play on a pre-recorded set, this is the man who was spinning tracks like Future's acid tracks back in the day, even pioneering 3-deck DJing. So to see AI try to capture his style, that's a pretty high bar.
Absolutely. So let's break down how they did it. First up, the music itself. They used Suno.ai, a sophisticated music generation program, to create the driving techno tracks. What's fascinating is you can feed Suno.ai text prompts, almost like giving it directions, and it'll compose a track based on your input.
So you're saying I could type in, create a hypnotic techno beat with an acid bass line, and this thing would spit out a track.
Exactly.
That's pretty incredible.
It opens up a world of possibilities. For people who might not have the musical training or resources to create this kind of music traditionally, though in this case, the creators of the Carl Cox video are being a little secretive about the exact Suno.ai model they used.
Oh, really? A little mystery always adds to the intrigue. But even without knowing the specifics, you have to admit the music in the video sounds incredibly realistic. It really captures the essence of a Carl Cox set.
Now, the music is just one part of the equation. For the visuals, they turn to klingai. And this is where things get really interesting. klingai uses cutting-edge tech, like 3D space-time attention and diffusion transformers, which basically means it can create incredibly complex and realistic video sequences.
Okay, break that down for me. What do those terms even mean in plain English?
Think of it this way. Imagine you're trying to describe a scene to someone. You talk about what objects are there, where they are in relation to each other, and how they're moving over time, right? klingai does something similar. It uses these technologies to understand spatial relationships and movement patterns, allowing it to create dynamic and realistic video sequences.
So it's not just randomly generating images, it's actually understanding the context of the scene and creating movement that makes sense.
Exactly. And it can produce videos up to 2 minutes long at full 1080p resolution.
Wow.
That level of detail and length really sets it apart from other AI video generators. To put it in perspective, if you imagine OpenAI's Sora as a talented sketch artist, klingai is like a master filmmaker, crafting entire scenes with incredible realism.
So we've got the music generated by Suno.ai and these hyper-realistic visuals created by klingai, but how did they blend it all together?
That's where virtualdj and Canva come in. Virtualdj was used to mix the AI-generated tracks, just like a real DJ would do in a live setting. And then Canva, which you might know is a user-friendly graphic design platform, was used for the final video editing.
Canva, really? I use that for making social media posts. I never thought it could be used for something like this.
It's surprisingly versatile. And what's great about it is its accessibility. Anyone can use it, regardless of their technical expertise. And that brings us to one of the most fascinating aspects of this whole project. It highlights how AI is making professional-level music and video creation accessible to a much wider audience.
It's like these tools are breaking down the traditional barriers to entry, allowing anyone with a computer and an internet connection to create music and videos. That would have required expensive studios and years of training in the past.
Exactly.
It's like AI AI is giving us a whole new set of tools to express ourselves creatively, regardless of our background or resources.
And that brings up some interesting questions about the future of music creation.
Like what?
What happens when anyone can create a professional sounding track or video? Will it lead to an explosion of new music and genres? Or will it just make it harder to stand out from the crowd?
That's a good point. It's like the early days of the internet, where suddenly anyone could publish their writing online. It led to a lot of noise, but it also allowed voices that might have been silenced before to be heard.
Exactly. That's why I think this AI Carl Cox project is so fascinating. It's not just about the technology itself, but about the possibilities it unlocks, the conversations it sparks, and the questions it raises about the future of creativity.
Yeah, it really levels the playing field. Imagine like a teenager in their bedroom, creating a music video that looks and sounds like $1,000,000.
Wow.
That's the potential we're talking about.
That's wild. It's like AI is giving us a whole new set of tools to express ourselves creatively, regardless of our background or resources.
Okay, so let's go back to klingai for a second. The way it creates these hyper-realistic visuals, it's pretty mind-blowing. It's like watching a movie. But knowing that every frame was generated by an AI...
It's particularly impressive how it captures complex movements and interactions. Think about like the subtle details in a Carl Cox set.
Okay.
The way he moves his hands, the connection with the crowd, the energy that radiates from the stage. klingai captures those nuances in a way that feels incredibly authentic.
It's almost like it's learned the language of music and movement.
Right.
It's not just creating random images, it's understanding the context and translating that into visuals that sync with the music perfectly.
Boy, that's precisely what sets klingai apart from earlier AI video generation tools. It's not just mimicking reality, it's understanding it and recreating it with a level of detail and sophistication that's truly remarkable. It's almost like the difference between tracing a picture and creating an original work of art.
So it's not just replicating reality, but using that understanding to create something new and unique. That's pretty exciting.
And that opens up a whole new world of possibilities for artistic expression. Imagine interactive concerts where the visuals respond to the audience's energy, or like personalized music videos that adapt to your mood and preferences. We're only scratching the surface of what AI can do in this realm.
It's like AI is giving us a blank canvas and saying, go create. It's both exhilarating and a little bit daunting.
Absolutely. It challenges us to rethink our relationship with technology, to see it not just as a tool, but as a creative partner.
Right.
We also need to be mindful of using this technology responsibly, ensuring it enhances and empowers creativity, rather than stifling it.
You know, some people worry that AI will replace human artists, that it will lead to a homogenization of music and a loss of originality. How do you respond to those concerns?
Those are valid concerns, and it's important to have open conversations about them. But I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It's up to us, as individuals and as a society, to ensure that AI is used to empower creativity, not to replace it.
So it's not about AI versus humans. It's about finding ways for them to work together, to create something new and exciting.
Exactly. Imagine an artist working with an AI to explore new soundscapes, or a filmmaker using AI to create stunning visual effects that would be impossible to achieve manually. The potential for collaboration is enormous.
It's like having a creative partner who can push you beyond your limits, help you see things from a different perspective, and inspire you to try new things. We're talking about expanding the possibilities of art, not diminishing them.
Well said. This AI-generated Carl Cox performance is a perfect example of that. It's a conversation starter, a glimpse into a future where AI and human creativity can coexist and even thrive together.
The technology, the potential, and the challenges. But I'm curious, what does this all mean for Carl Cox himself? How does a legendary DJ, someone who's built a career on connecting with audiences in real time, view this AI-powered version of himself?
That's a great question. And it's one that I think a lot of artists are grappling with. How do we reconcile our traditional understanding of artistry with the emergence of AI? Is it a threat, an opportunity, or something else entirely?
It's like looking in a mirror, but the reflection is generated by an algorithm. It has to make you question your own identity as an artist.
Right.
What makes you unique when an AI can replicate your style?
immortal now. He's immortal now. A fascinating philosophical question.
Right.
And I don't think there's an easy answer. It forces us to confront some fundamental questions about what it means to be human, to be creative, and to connect with others through art.
And it's not just about the artists themselves.
Right.
How do fans react to AI-generated music? Does it feel authentic? Does it evoke the same emotions as seeing a live performance?
Those are important questions, and I think the answers will vary depending on the individual. Some people might embrace AI-generated music as a new and exciting form of expression, while others might find it lacking the soul and spontaneity of human performance.
It's like the debate about vinyl versus digital music.
Right.
Some people crave the warmth and imperfections of analog sound, while others prioritize the convenience and accessibility of digital format.
Exactly. And I think we'll see a similar spectrum of opinions. When it comes to AI-generated music, ultimately it's up to each individual to decide what resonates with them, what moves them, and what they consider to be art.
But one thing is for sure, AI is shaking things up in the music industry. It's forcing us to rethink the creative process, explore new possibilities, and have some important conversations about the future of music.
Absolutely. This AI-generated Carl Cox performance is just the tip of the iceberg. We're on the cusp of a new era in music creation. And it's both exciting and a little bit unnerving to imagine what the future holds.
I couldn't agree more. It's a time of immense change and possibility, and it's up to us to navigate this new landscape with curiosity, creativity, and a sense of responsibility. So what are your thoughts? Does this AI-generated Carl Cox performance make you excited about the future of music? Or a little bit apprehensive? What stands out to you as we delve deeper into the implications of AI in the creative world?
It really makes you wonder what the music industry will look like in 5, 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
Will we see AI DJs headlining festivals? Or will human artists always hold that top spot?
It's interesting to consider we've already seen AI infiltrate other creative fields, like writing and visual art, so it's not a stretch to imagine it playing a much larger role in music in the coming years.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, will people connect with AI-generated music on the same level as they do with music created by humans? There's something about the human touch, the raw emotion, the imperfections. That really resonates with us.
There is, but remember, technology is always evolving.
Yeah.
Who knows what AI will be capable of in the future? It might be able to create music that's so nuanced, so emotionally evocative, that it's indistinguishable from human-made music.
That's a bit of a mind bender, isn't it? To think that we might reach a point where AI can not only mimic human creativity, but actually surpass it.
It's a fascinating possibility, and it raises all sorts of philosophical questions about the nature of art and creativity. If an AI can create a song that moves you to tears, does it really matter that it wasn't created by a human?
That's the kind of question that keeps you up at night, isn't it? It challenges our assumptions about what it means to be human and to create art.
It does. And I think that's one of the most exciting things about this whole conversation. It's pushing us to think differently about music, about creativity, and about our relationship with technology.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI-generated music, what's the one key takeaway you'd leave with our listener?
I'd say this: stay open-minded. This is just the beginning of the AI music revolution. The tools are evolving at an incredible pace, and we're only just beginning to explore the creative possibilities. Who knows what amazing musical experiences await us in the future?
Well said. And to our listener, we encourage you to check out that AI-generated Carl Cox performance on YouTube. See for yourself what AI is capable of, and let us know what you think. Is it a glimpse into the future of music or just a passing fad? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
And most importantly, don't be afraid to experiment with AI music tools yourself. You might be surprised by what you create. After all, the future of music is being shaped right now, and everyone has a role to play.
gonna make me. Oh she, oh she, oh she. You are gonna make me. Oh she, oh she, oh she. You are gonna make me.
Thank you for checking out our AI-based videos at W3W. Your visiting and interacting are sources of motivation to keep on going in this brand new world of unprecedented AI innovation. Of course, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you soon. And may the force of AI be with you always.